All right, now that you're all nice and sweaty, get you a juice box or water or whatever and come sit down in your tent. Take a break because it is hot outside and we are going to take a break. So, we're going to talk about Bible. So, Bible this week, we're talking about the Easter story. And the Easter story isn't all about the Easter bunny, right? Right. So, what is the Easter story really about? About Jesus? Very good. And he came as a little bitty baby. He did absolutely nothing wrong. And then they hung him on the cross. He died. And then we didn't have to do that. And then he rose again, right? And that's why we celebrate Easter. So he did all that for me, for you, for your mom, for your grandma, for your grandpa, for even the bad guys that do stuff wrong. He did that for everyone. Everyone that loves God and serves him will get to go to heaven. That's so cool, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna watch a video real quick, and then I'll ask some questions about it in just a second. So pause me and go to the next link, and then I'll see you in a second. All right. Wow, wasn't that a great story? I know it's so special. And the thing is I heard a Bible verse at the end of that video. Does anyone know that Bible verse? That's right. It is one of our Bible verses, John 3:16. Very good. And I am just so grateful that Jesus died on the cross for us. It was sad though that he was hurt and spit on and all of those things on the cross and people were making fun of him. I wonder why he didn't just save himself. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch what they said? That was because Jesus knew that he came to earth because he was God and Jesus, they're the same person. It's a little confusing. But he knew that he was sent to earth to die for us. He was sent just for that. So he came to die for our sins so that way we were forgiven, right? And we didn't ever have to go through anything like that. So, therefore, he knew that he had to do that, and even though he knew he had to do that, he still did it. I mean, that's a really hard thing to do because sometimes, if I get in trouble and I know that I'm getting in trouble and I have to go get on my knees, well, I don't want to. Even though I know I have to, I don't want to. So when something hurts or is hard and he doesn't want to do it, he did it anyways because he loved us that much. He loved us so much that he did that for me and for you. And I'm so grateful for that. So just this Easter, when you're with your family or with your people that live in your house, just remember and be so grateful for everything that Jesus did for you and died on the cross. But what was the really cool part about this story? Does anybody know what was really cool and different than any other story, maybe, that you've heard? Um, well, I think the coolest part of the story is that Jesus died, but guess what? He didn't stay in that tomb. He rose again. He did. He came out of the tomb just like they showed. And he went and saw his disciples and showed them his hands and said, I am really Jesus. It's really me, alive and in the flesh. And then he went on to heaven, right? So that's so cool because that shows that he is all powerful. He was not just human. He did not just die. And that was the end of his story. He came back and he wrote an encore. So, anyways, I know that's a lot for little ones to understand, but we're gonna learn it and we're gonna put it in our hearts so that way when we're older we know that we know it. So I'm gonna miss y'all tomorrow. We have a fun day. We don't have a lot of paperwork, but we're gonna just have a quick, fun, couple little activity day. And so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.